Straight ahead on News 4 Brockport, flu season is here. We'll take a look at how this year's deadly flu is affecting Brockport students and what steps you can take to try and prevent it.
And Brockport students are expanding their global horizons. We'll tell you how the Office of International Education is helping students find study abroad opportunities.
And who in their right mind would take a dip in the frigid water of Lake Ontario this time of year? We'll explain the madness behind Rochester's annual polar plunge. News 4 Brockport starts right now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Hannah Mao.
And I'm Terrence. We begin tonight with a closer look into the intense flu virus spreading around campus. The health center has seen close to 40 cases so far this year. Students and faculty got an email last week from the Student Health Center telling them to stay home if they had flu symptoms. Health center's officials say flu symptoms are fairly specific.
In order to have the flu, you have to have a fever. Typically it's over 100, body aches, sore throat, and typically there's a pretty bad cough. The cough can be dry or loose, either way, and some people are also having like a nausea and vomiting situation going on.
Myers says washing your hands is really important.
If you think about how many times you put your hand on a desk or the doorknobs walking in or out of classes or a res hall or bathroom, how many people have gone before you and have put their hands there too? But if you hand wash, before you eat for sure, periodically through the day, before and after you use the toilet, because every time you touch a hard surface and then touch a mucous membrane, so then if I touch my nose, my eyes, my mouth, that's how we're going to transmit bacteria or viruses into our system.
If you have flu symptoms, Myers says you should call Hazen Health Center at 395-2414. Health professionals are available 24/7.
Students who have dreams of studying abroad got the chance to make those dreams a reality this week during the Study Abroad Fair. Students got the chance to explore study abroad opportunities and talk to advisors about all the different travel options. Representatives from international universities were also on hand to talk to students about semester-long partnerships. Students who already have plans to study abroad could enter their name into a raffle to try to win a scholarship to help cover their expenses.
Valentine's Day is a time of year to show love and affection to that special person in your life. While many people buy flowers, candies, and cards to show their affection, others struggle with how to show their love. One organization on campus can help. Men of Color is hosting an event called Treat Her Like a Lady. The event will be held on Saturday, February 17th at 7 o'clock in the Union Ballroom. The event includes performances that highlight ways to respect women.
If you've ever wanted to learn more about hip-hop culture, now's your chance. The Hip Hop Dance Club is celebrating Hip Hop Week by offering classes, movies, and a showcase of hip-hop artists. Hip Hop Week includes a different event each day. Tonight is a Valentine's Day themed hip-hop class. Tomorrow night, the club will show the movie Step Up 2. The movie represents the togetherness and individuality of hip-hop dance. The week caps off with a hip-hop showcase of talent on Friday.
I'm definitely going to try and attend those hip-hop classes tonight because I need to spruce up, on my crunk moves. It's been a minute. I don't know. What about you?
Yeah, Terrence, I'm going to leave that hip-hop up to you. All right, I don't sit on the sidelines on that one.
Well, I'm going to move for the both of us. And speaking on moves, we're going to move right along into sports with Cordell Cummings.
Thanks, Terrence. We kick things off with the Brockport men's basketball team who had back-to-back games on Friday and Saturday. Friday's game versus Oneonta was the Play for K event in honor of former NC State basketball coach Kay Yao. Oneonta got off to a good start here with a drive down the lane for a layup, tough shot, finishing with the right hand. The Red Dragons on the prowl again. They'll just give it to Ian Schultz and get out the way. The big man with the easy bucket. Brockport coming back in this one though. Josh Nelson knocks down this wide open three. The Golden Eagles defense was on display as well in this one. Justin Summers with the steal and the layup. Brockport would roll the rest of the way, capping this one off 89-72. Coach Dunn caught up with us after the game.
It was a nice night. I had a bunch of people surprise me coming to town, watch the game that normally wouldn't. So I had a lot of friends and family here. First and foremost, that was great. And then our guys really played hard tonight. We had a really tough game against Geneseo. Played terrible actually. And we really bounced back, had a great week of practice, and that's how this group's been all year. Our seniors have led, and I knew that we'd come back and come with a good effort.
On their second matchup in as many days, Brockport took the court against SUNY New Paltz on Senior Day. The Hawks looking to play the spoiler, and they'll land in the highlight here. But They'll be run off the court for the rest of the game. The Golden Eagles on attack now with the nifty passing. The ball finds its way to O'Hara for the easy layup. This time, Brockport on the break, spreading the floor. Daniel finds their top three-point shooter, easy as 1, 2, and 3. Not much of a contest this time around. Brockport, 97-67. It was also senior day on the women's side as they also faced New Paltz, trying for their first win over the Hawks since 2014. Lindsey Johnson was the only senior on the team, and she had a big night. Johnson knocks down the long-range 2, not quite a 3, but Brockport would actually go 0 for 11 in the game from beyond the arc. Here, Taylor finds the bottom of the net. She finished with 7 of her own. The Hawks climbing back their way in this one thanks to this 3, but eventually Johnson would be too much in this matchup. Johnson finished with 24 and 19 in the 70-63 win. Both men and women basketball hit the road to face Oswego this Friday, while the women's gymnastics team compete against Rhode Island College on Saturday for senior day. Things starting to heat up as SUNYACs approach, so for sure, these teams will get tested. Just something to look out for. From the studio, Cordell Cummings, News 4 Sports.
Thanks, Cordell. In partnership with SUNY, the college at Brockport is doing its part to help the environment. SUNY Chancellor Christina M. Johnson and Brockport President Heidi McPherson announced a grant of more than $220,000 that's designed to develop more green building practices. The money will be used to help develop a training program for building operations and maintenance employees. The grant comes from the New York State Energy Research and Development Authority. The grant is a state initiative designed to reduce energy usage by 20% by 2020. Brockport will be working with the New York Power Authority to train people about green professional building skills.
Brockport is encouraging students and faculty to give back. The college is gearing up for its third Bport Gives Back campaign. The campaign kicks off February 28th at noon and lasts until March 1st at noon. The campaign is held every leap year. The first 200 faculty and staff members who commit to giving $10 or more in advance will receive a pin to wear during the campaign. You can sign up by emailing Brittany Lang at blang@brockport.edu.
If you want those little town blues to melt away and you want to wake up in the city that never sleeps, you may be in luck. Brockport's annual New York City alumni trip is already in the works. The trip isn't until the fall semester, but professors can nominate students for the trip now. 35 students will be chosen to represent the college. The trip gives students an opportunity to network with Brockport alumni who are living in the New York City area.
The Queen is coming to Brockport. No, not that Queen. Lauren Berger, better known as the Internship Queen, is coming to Brockport. Berger is the Chief Executive Officer of her own website, internqueen.com. She's also the author of the national bestseller, All Work, No Pay, Finding an Internship, Building Your Resume, Making Connections, and Gaining Job Experience. She's been considered one of the most influential and knowledgeable experts on career and internship advice. Berger will discuss how to get an internship, how to present yourself, and how to use your experience to build a career of your dreams. The Queen's lecture will take place Tuesday, February 27th at 9:30 in the morning in the New York Room in Cooper Hall.
Multimedia artist Masood Alufani is coming to Brockport. The well-known artist will talk about how his work reveals something about the human experience. Alufani's lectures take place on February 21st at 7 p.m. in the Tower Fine Arts Building. Alufani is one of the artists whose work is on display in the Tower Fine Arts exhibition.
Dozens of people who took part in last weekend's annual Polar Plunge are probably still trying to get warm. News 4's Cassandra Battisti stopped by this year's Polar Plunge to talk to people about why they chose to take the plunge.
I'm here at Charlotte Beach where Rochester put on the annual Polar Plunge. Citizens around the community of Rochester gathered to raise money for the New York State Special Olympics. We talked to some people that took the plunge, including a Special Olympic athlete herself.
Just raising money for a good cause and going in with my coach and my brother and stuff, so I thought it would be a good thing for me to do and be a good athlete and do the best that I can.
Thousands took the plunge on Sunday to support Special Olympic athletes like Vito. The 18th annual Polar Plunge consisted of participants dressed in everything from bathing suits to superhero costumes while jumping into the freezing waters of Lake Ontario. The event raised nearly $300,000 for the Special Olympics. For some, the cause is one that lies close to home.
I have a cousin of mine has competed in the Special Olympics for years, so it's kind of a no-brainer for me.
And what made you decide?
It's just
for a good reason, and if it's for a good reason, a little crazy is never bad.
The Polar Plunge is an opportunity for people to give back to a good cause and really give meaning to freezing for a reason. In Charlotte, Cassandra Battisti, News 4 Brockport.
I did not take a plunge into the water, but I definitely was there to support my friends that did. And, you know, maybe next time I'll dip my toe in and see how it's feeling. What about you?
Well, next year, if there's another opportunity, maybe I'll try it. You know, dress up as a rubber ducky, hope I float.
As you should. Well, we're going to get out of here.
Yep, that's all we have for News 4 Brockport. I'm Hannah Mount.
And I'm Terrence Dickey. Have a great night.